I'm gonna go live now. Side stream should be live. I will be right back. All right. Oh, whoops, also I didn't realize I muted. Oh, did I? Huh, weird. Hold on, let me fix that. Wait a minute. Let's see, did I get it right that time?
What'd you do wrong this time?
Did I? Okay, good. I did not mistype my own URL.
That's good.
Professional.
Indeed. Let me make sure.
Network stream. LDP. Play. Oh god, you're using music from the Game Boy game.
I can't find music of the. I could not find music from the actual, like, N64 game, so I had to make do. Also, Alberto Jose Gonzalez does good work. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this started. So, also let me do this. So, hello, and welcome to a Friday edition of Resurrect Rhapsody. Today, we are doing another request. This is one that's been sitting here for a while. So, because...
Since the beginning.
Yeah, since the beginning. Because for a while, I was having issues running N64 games. But then, one, I figured out how to get N64 games to work okay. Two, a remaster of this came out, so... which makes us running this a whole lot easier. So yeah, we're playing Turok, Dinosaur Hunter today, as requested by Axe. This was a thing when it came out because I remember playing this game as a kid and really, this was kind of like the big shooter for a while until like GoldenEye came out. This first one in particular is the one I actually had the most, the second one that I have the most familiarity with. The first one probably being Turok Rage Wars. But, nonetheless,
Which is the fourth game.
Yeah.
Not
it
numerical, but the fourth released game.
Was it fourth? Did it come out after 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I barely remember 3.
Three's a hot mess of garbage. It
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah.
I know because the last 2 years I managed to play through every Turok game in order. So
That's a fun declining quality.
Yeah, no, it was great. It's like Turok 1, this is fucking great. Turok 2, this is even better. Turok 3, fuck this.
And then Rage Wars is an asshole, and then Evolution
I love
is
Rage Wars.
Thank you for the raid. Yeah, Rage Wars is fun, but it's kind of jank. Evolution is terrible.
Evolution is absolute piss.
And the quote unquote newest one is okay.
The reboot I can't stand. I could not stand
I
it.
remember the reboot being real bad.
It was great because
Yeah,
it's one of those games that had an achievement for killing teammates in a multiplayer game. Except when they
Always
realized that was really dumb and they patched it out. But yeah, nonetheless, Turok, 97, a N64. Technically, this came out on PC, although most people remember for the N64 because I remember the PC. I think if I remember correctly, the PC port original, like the 97 PC port, is really bad. But yeah, this is mostly an N64 game. So without further ado, also the thing that a lot of people don't realize, although actually it's weirdly made a resurgence in the last couple of years, is the fact that this is actually based on a comic book, one that actually came out in the 50s. I believe
Turok, Son of Stone.
Yep, that was the first one that I think he was named in. Although I think he was looking from Wikipedia, he showed up in those like 4-colored comics, I believe is the thing. But yes. Kind of that exploitational period of like, it's the thing like the Team Fortress 2, it's the Saxon Hale thing that they kind of make fun of. A gorilla gets stabbed on every page, essentially, kind of thing.
Yep.
Kenny dies at the end of every episode, kind of deal.
Not like that. No.
Saxon Hale teaches you an important fire safety tip. Grizzly bears burn.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this going. I am going to be playing this through the remaster that came out. I believe it's Night Dive that did this, and it's a really good job. Oh, they did this in the in the second game.
Yep.
Second game support's also really good.
It is.
Night Dive does really fucking good work.
Yeah.
They do.
So hopefully,
About no one lives forever.
yeah. Now hopefully this isn't too loud.
Right, Sal.
Okay, hopefully this is capturing, although it should do it shortly. Hopefully, if I do this, it
I
will.
want my Rage Wars remaster, goddammit.
I don't think you're gonna get that.
I'm never gonna get that, but I still want it.
Also, hold on 1 second. Actually, let me do this real quick. I need to make sure that things are working properly. Where's my mouse? Oh, it took my mouse, that's why. Also, ignore the sound effects.
No.
You're not my dad.
Also, the weird thing is that it was the little thing was capturing the wrong monitor, which didn't like do anything weird, but nonetheless, that's kind of annoying. Okay, let's try this one more time. So this was brought out by Acclaim. And Iguana Entertainment.
Man, remember Acclaim when they existed?
Yeah.
Turok, the Turok franchise is probably the best thing that Acclaim and Iguana has ever done.
God, I just remember seeing this little intro so many times.
Yep.
Also, it was really weird seeing it this smooth.
See, my only experience with Turok was a friend of mine owned it.
Yep. Also, the thing I like about this remake is they kept it's basically the N64 thing up to the point where you can put in the cheats. Which, do I have any cheats? Oh, the
cheats were fucking great.
Yeah, we'll be doing that towards the end. I'm surprised that they show off everything, but granted, you can just look it up on GameFAQs.
Yeah, I'm glad they just did this method.
Yeah. Because I think you still gotta type it in, but we'll do that later. Also, the thing that kind of surprised me, that I think they added some new options for, like, swaying. By default, there's head bob and, like, weird move. Also, I just realized something else that I forgot to do, because I keep on usually having in the background. Give me a sec. Probably would help if we could see. do. There we go. So, there's a weird head bobbing thing that actually made me kind of uncomfortable when I was testing it out. So I actually reduced some of it, but I kept some. Some of it's still there. So also, we're just gonna start a game. And yeah, it's just, oh yeah, do that, and then bam, into the game. Okay.
Waste no time.
Okay, so yeah, I started out with a knife and a bow.
Oh yeah,
which also I did. Yeah, yeah. God, that sound effect is like burned into my head.
It's a good sound effect.
All right.
Side stream's not having any of this though.
Let me check.
The side stream is not happy.
All right.
It's becoming soup.
Let me check something real quick.
That's it on the main stream. It looks great.
Yeah, I reduced the output. Let me check something real quick.
Yeah, the problem is like the bitrate's too low on the side stream, so it's just fucking mud.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's why. Hold on, let me do something real quick.
What did you set the bitrate to?
The bitrate's not the problem. It is the resolution. For some reason, it is sending out at full 1080p. Which I, should not be doing. There we go. Alright. Where's my mouse? There it is. There we go. Whoops. Rip that arrow. Okay.
That arrow did nothing to hurt you. Why would you do this?
Yeah, here we go. Alrighty then, let's do this. Oh, that was not an enemy. That was in fact a gun.
Alright, that looks a lot better.
Also, I swear that this is the jump noise from Quake.
I'm amazed you hit that dinosaur because it looked like you were shooting anywhere but.
So, the hitboxes in this game are interesting. Let's just say that.
Also, it has auto aim.
Yeah.
This is an N64 torpo.
I'm aware, I'm just saying. I've played an N64. I owned one at one point.
That sounds questionable.
Pretty sus.
I don't know, you say it sounds pretty sus, but I had the fucking pod racing game for it, which is the single best N64 game.
Yeah, Bombad Racing was pretty good.
Ooh,
Like, man,
shells.
that pod racing game was so fucking good.
God, that pod racing game, like, that was another one that a lot of people had. Also, the thing, if I think of N64 and I think of an N64 Star Wars game, it is either going to be Shadows of the Empire or, Rogue Squadron.
Rogue Squadron was really good.
I could never get my head around how that game controlled.
I can never beat IG-88 in Shadows of the Empire.
Oh yeah, no one could. That fight was impossible.
God, I just remember the bonuses you'd get in every level. I remember the hardest one being the level where you're on the speeder. And you have to like go at full speed throughout the entire level to get to it.
Shadows of the Empire or Rogue Squadron?
Yeah.
Shadows of the Empire.
Oh god, yeah. I just remember, because I was this is back when it first came out, and because I got my N64 pretty close to launch, and I just remember being like utterly mystified about how the hell do you control this thing. Not helped by the fact that the N64 controller is the N64 controller, but just trying to get the tow cable around the AT-AT.
Yeah, Nintendo 64 controller was not a very inspired controller.
It was inspired, it was just bad. It is an interesting design, but also...
Go in that portal.
Yep.
Go.
Oh, right.
Go.
Wait, what?
No, he took too long.
Rip.
I thought... Oh, wait, isn't there one? Oh, whoops.
They spawn intermittently.
Also, I probably should actually use... Actually, well... I have a decent amount of shotgun ammo. Oop. Also, another thing that I need to... like, I completely forgot all the little things that I need to set up when my stream... There we go. Connect. There, so now I can read the chat a little bit easier. There we go.
Who wants to read chat?
Later. Oh,
That's
yeah.
one of the neat little things about this is if you've got plenty of explosives, you can just keep launching their corpses over and over, and they'll yell every time.
I was saying, is it not until 2 that gibbs are a thing?
Yeah, two doesn't necessarily do gibbing so much as body damage.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can blast a hole in them, you can blow the head off, you can blow the arms off.
You can bore the brain out of their skull.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
God, the shrinkable bore is a sound effect that is tied just in my head. Oh, right.
Tech
It's like
errors
somebody
are good.
made...
Yeah.
Like somebody made Mortal Kombat into an FPS with the amount of horrible ways to massacre somebody.
And then they dumbed down the cerebral bore in Rage Wars, which was disappointing.
Well, I'd imagine at that point, because that's multiplayer focused, that is a really annoying thing
Yeah.
to have to deal with.
Just instantly coring your opponent's head.
Though to be fair, this is also around the same time that Perfect Dark came out, and Perfect Dark's balance was utterly dumb.
Yeah.
So, can I climb up that? Oh, I thought there was something up there.
Nope, just a tree.
I'm looking
I
for...
hear another portal.
Oh, right there. There we go.
So these are bonus stages where you can get health and ammo and weapons.
Time for the platforming, I see.
Yeah, that's the thing about this game that I remember, is the fact that for some ungodly reason, they thought that platforming was a good thing to have in your first-person shooter.
This came out in 97, right?
Yep.
It came out before Half-Life, so...
Yep.
People still hadn't learned their lesson, I guess.
I wonder if it had something to do with the fact that this was this is a dumb reasoning, if it's true. But if the fact that this was a console game, and they're like, oh, like console games like have like...
Just like Mario!
Lord Orion has now subscribed for 20 months.
I need to
First-person platform.
I need to remember to turn off studio mode.
No, that's fine. It's great hearing it played.
I don't know why OBS doesn't have an option to say, hey, only have the sound of the main stream on.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a backpack to your right. Hop on that log and then hop to the right.
Oh. That was a grenade.
Grenade. Okay. There is a backpack that you can pick up that gives you more ammo.
Maybe it's towards the end.
I don't know if it's in. I don't remember if it's in this one or a different one.
No clue, I don't remember.
Oh, that's just shotgun shells. And I already have max health. Oops. All right, I can just hold down the trigger.
It's easier that way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, as dumb as it is to put platforming in a first-person shooter, I still say that Turok handles it well.
It's not as bad as it could be, especially on PC if you have the ability to quickly look down.
Yeah.
Um,
Because original Turok's controls were look spring, and look spring sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Look spring on a Nintendo 64 controller double sucks.
Man, it's gonna be great next month when I take a look at the other big N64 shooter. I do two of them. Yep. And that one I have to do on the N64 because there's no other re-release of it.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect Dark, on the other hand, has a really good Xbox 360 port.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Man, sure is a shame that GoldenEye hasn't aged gracefully.
Yeah.
I have a deep-seated hatred of single-stick shooters.
Well, I wonder if that's how hard that it'll be to set up, because GoldenEye did have a control scheme where you could take two controllers and actually do it as a dual-stick shooter. Perfect Dark has it that way, and I've done it before, and it's not good, but it's also like, oh, this is actually kind of working.
I would just rather play with a single controller at that point.
Same. I've played enough single-stick shooters.
Thankfully, the Perfect Dark Xbox 360 port is smart enough to realize that, oh, we're just going to give you the dual-stick control scheme off the bat. I don't even know if you can play that single-stick.
Man, after playing shooters on PC for so long, I struggle with, like, controller shooting.
See, I'm so used to controller shooting, so I don't really have too much of a problem with it.
I
was mostly console gaming.
It feels really weird for me to use, like I don't mind console shooting. Like when I first played Destiny, it wasn't a problem, but I still, if I'm doing anything aiming, I still can prefer a mouse. Like to the point where I played Monster Hunter on PC with a mouse, but I was a heavy bowgun main, so that made a little bit more sense. It's why I'm really glad that Monster Hunter Rise has gyroscope controls.
Hell yeah.
So one of the downsides to this game that gets changed in 2 is so certain weapons have two different types of ammo. It's usually like regular ammo and then explosive ammo. And you can't switch between the two. You have to expend all of the greater of the two, which is usually the explosive ammo. Yeah, before you can use the regular.
That's the thing that was really confusing me when I was testing this. I'm like, I could have sworn you could swap on the fly, but I guess
that was 2.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, we're just over here.
I hate that flashing so much.
Yep, it's pretty bad.
Also, this is an okay shotgun.
Should be.
Oh, I forgot about that power-up, and I realized that I should not have picked it up.
Yeah.
This one also lasts for a long while.
Mm-hmm. There's no Doom 3 shotgun.
I don't know, I feel like this shotgun's way better than the Doom 3 shotgun.
Oh, there's a long list of games that... Okay, it's done. There's a long list of games that... so it was...
Better shotguns.
Yeah, it was... I picked up a power-up.
Spiritual invulnerability.
Invincibility.
Yep.
Invincibility. It slows down time, makes you invincible, and makes the world a lot of colors. Another great thing about this game is that character models all stay standing upright at all times, and there's lots of angular bits of terrain, so it just creates very funny moments.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but is it as good as the Halo shotgun?
Probably not. No,
The
actually,
shotgun's got a much better punch in terms of sound.
actually get more ammo out of this, so I'd say it's... Yeah.
Okay, but it'll never be as good as the super shotgun, which is the pinnacle of shotguns.
But will it ever reach to the heights of the Half-Life shotgun with its second barrel that doesn't exist? This is the ammo tube.
Yeah.
The super shotgun is king.
Also, it's also no, it's no Rainbow Six shotgun, which has
Shit, you're right.
practically infinite range.
Like a real shotgun.
Yeah.
That was just ultra health. That would have taken you back up to 100 health.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't waste your ammo on these things. You can just hack them with your knife.
Probably a good idea.
Now that's a knife.
Ow. Thought that thing was dead. Oh, hi.
Leapers suck. Don't like them.
Yeah.
They're my least favorite enemy. Grab that key.
Mm. There, I think I have all the keys for,
Look at those fucking ham hocks.
Okay.
Yeah, I get 2 more.
Oh, so man, that is an extra life portrait.
Oh, yes. So I think, this is the one where you're a protagonist that doesn't really have any... This is kind of its own thing, right?
So this one is
Talset, right?
You're playing as Talset. It's considered the first Turok, which is evidenced by Turok Evolution, which takes place before this game.
Yeah.
And you play as Talset fighting, I forget the guy's name, but it shows how Talset becomes the first Turok.
Right.
And one of the gists behind this, it's different from the comics. The comics was about like 2 people in a canyon, basically land
A
surrounded
lost
by dinosaurs.
valley.
Yeah. Whereas in this, the Turoks are it's a lineage of people carrying something called the Light Burden, which is a satchel that gives them the power to become Turok, and has the power to basically, fight the evils of the Lost Land. In this game, the enemy you're fighting is the Campaigner, who has basically been trying to take over the Lost Land.
See, the problem was that I was thinking, I'm like, oh, what was the Turok that you start out, because it's all kind of that wonderful faux Native American kind of thing, that I was wondering is like, what is the one Turok that starts out with it's, you're on like in a bar on a reservation and,
That's
don't fear the
Prey.
Reaper, and I was thinking of Prey.
That's fucking
That's
Prey!
great.
Which is actually an alright game.
Yeah, it's actually really good.
And then you have the Xbox and PS3 game where you're John Turok, American Marine.
I hate that game so much.
The one thing I like about that game is because it had like special animations if you go up to like a dinosaur with a knife. And there is one, if you go and fight a raptor with your knife and you get it, that he just walks up to the raptor and just stabs the thing in the brain in like one fell swing. Oh.
Unless you want the Chronoceptor piece. Oh well.
I was gonna say we're not gonna play that far, but also we will see the Chronoceptor because I'll cheat it in.
Yeah. But that area had the first Chronoceptor piece.
Is it one per level?
Yep.
I also remember the Chronoceptor being kind of dumb, but it's still powerful.
Mm-hmm.
It basically rips through the Campaigner's health pretty quickly.
It's like the Unmaker.
Except,
That is even more of a pain in the ass to put together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, fuck actually getting the Unmaker. Ugh.
In Doom 64 or in Eternal?
In Doom 64.
See, when
It is much more manageable in Eternal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man, I never finished Eternal. Fuck no, goddamn.
Yeah, same.
I returned Eternal.
I beat
I
Eternal. I didn't do the DLC though.
Play it more. I don't hate Eternal. It's more like I had constant tech issues, so I'm like, I'm done. I just did other shit instead.
I just didn't like it.
Yeah.
Well, problem is also where I stopped was after the first Marauder fight.
I didn't
Yeah.
even get that far. I got to the super core nest,
Yeah.
and I just like I don't like this at all.
Oh, you haven't experienced misery until you fought a marauder.
So I hear. So I hear.
I
It's
just
like anyone who defends the marauder is a bad person.
I just remember listening to a podcast where the guy who voices the Marauder was on, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm voicing an enemy in Doom Eternal," and then the game came out, and everyone that I was playing it said they hate the character, so I would specifically call out the friend in the Marauder voice just to piss him off.
Good. Man.
Okay, but that's solid.
Man, that just reminds me of how, like, I'm in a fucking Doom Eternal LP and the dude running is like, yeah, I didn't have much trouble with this part. Like, this part was actually pretty alright, pretty easy. And here I am, who actually struggled. I'm like, dude, you're just good at the game. Please shut up. Please shut up.
Yeah, it's the ever wonderful thing. It's like, I didn't have any problem with this segment. It's like, well, good for you.
Yeah. My biggest complaint, like, I figured out how to fight it, but still, like, I don't like this in terms of gameplay. I think the biggest problem, though, just from a design standpoint, is that they made it so it's immune to super weapons. So it's like, what's the point of your super weapons, then?
I mean, I also just fucking hate weak points. I didn't like them.
Yeah, that... I don't...
The LP was great because the guy's like, yeah, I love it. It's a great way to change things up. And I'm here, I am like, no, they suck, they suck, they suck.
Yeah,
So great because, like, I was talking about the precision rifle and how it's too fucking good and useful. He's like, oh yeah, that is a problem, but it doesn't matter.
See, I don't... Doom in precision... No.
Yeah. When I think of Doom, I think of quick-scoping weak points with my sniper rifle like I'm playing fucking TF2.
I was gonna say COD, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are now at the hub.
I never liked quick-scoping in COD. Instead, I just played like a piece of shit.
Okay.
I just did Commando Pro.
Level 3.
Yeah, I did the knife build. It was so funny. People fucking hated my guts.
I guess we should just go in order.
Commando Pro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I was a monster. Also, once again, I had another build that I would use because people didn't know how to deal with it because nobody used those items. Which is just a fucking riot shield and a big fucking pistol.
I just had a noob tube set up so that when people started getting stupid, I would just pull it out and just lay waste to them.
See, basically what I'm hearing is that all of you had the various different setups that I absolutely hated playing against.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
mean,
no,
what was more fun in Modern Warfare 2 than killing somebody with the underslung grenade launcher before, it was armed so that you killed them with just the impact, or butt plugging as me and my friends called it.
Yeah, no, it was, the riot shield thing was funny because the riot shield thing is something that I didn't play to be good or get a lot of kills. I played it to fuck people up.
Yeah.
See,
This is the kind of thing that you don't play to win, you play it to fuck other people over.
Also, like, keep in mind, Lolo, when, like, a lot of these Call of Duties were popular, I was in high school, I was peak, trying to be a little shit.
So was I. How'd you know? How'd we know? I was trying to think. I wasn't trying to think.
I think you'd be in college.
Yeah.
But yeah, you would have been in college.
Yeah.
But what were you gonna say, though? Think about the fucking weapons and shit. Ah!
RIP.
You can also die very quickly.
Oh, god damn it.
Platforming.
Oh.
Yeah, what is the response to the riot shield thing?
Oh, I don't know if I had a specific response to it. Let's throw explosives at him.
I don't remember if you could kill them by sticking, like, sticky grenades to them or not.
Yeah, because you go down here.
But, and yeah, the knife build was still my favorite because people fucking hated me.
See, I didn't play...
Launch across the screen.
I didn't play a whole lot of Modern Warfare 2. What I did play a whole lot of was Black Ops and Black Ops 2.
In Modern Warfare 2, they had the one javelin glitch, which was the biggest problem.
Oh god, yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Also the 1887s.
Yeah, the 1887s,
Yes.
how they could snipe across.
I actually did see someone get a nuke in that game once.
I've gotten a nuke in that.
I got nuked in Modern Warfare 2, yeah.
Yeah, I got one nuke once, and that was all I needed. I was fine.
But yeah, no, the knife build was fucking hilarious because people fucking hate you. They hate you so much.
Commando
You
Pro
launch
is so
across the
funny.
fucking map to stab them in the face.
This is what Commando Pro Marathon.
Yep. I did. My favorite thing though is that they did essentially buff my favorite gun from. Well, essentially they made a copy of. They made. Because I used in Modern Warfare 1, I used the G3 all the time because I really like semi-auto rifles like that. Then the FAL in Modern Warfare 2 was great because with stopping power you could one-shot headshot people.
Yes.
I think it was Call of Duty 4. The one you wanted was the M4, because it was basically
The
just a
M16 was stupidly like I had like. Because the thing was is that the M16 was 3-on burst, but the damage profile for it meant that it was really good for long range, and if you use stopping power, it would one burst would kill.
Okay.
Because me and my friends used it all the time.
Yeah. So the other thing about the knife was you used lightweight, which made you faster than the normal person.
Yeah, lightweight
So
marathon.
you'd have
and
knife, throwing
commando.
knife. Yeah, lightweight marathon commando. So you would just fucking be a whirling dervish of knives.
Also, another god. See, the thing I remember about Black Ops 2 that I can't remember if it pissed people off as much in that game as it did in other games has my favorite thing in FPSs, which is shotguns they can put slugs in.
There you go.
Because in Black Ops 2 you had the KSG, which was the shotgun that was basically a dice roll whether or not you'd hit someone with it, but it was either you did no damage or you killed them instantly.
Extreme
Also-
spread.
Man, we should do SWAT 4 again sometime.
Yeah.
So
Once we get the mod working again.
I'm currently in the process of writing, of coming up with the polls for stuff for March. And one of the things that I was thinking of doing was just going through the entirety of the SWAT line.
Oh, good. You gotta
I'd be
start
down
with
for
that. God, the first fucking game's gonna be a ride.
Because the thing is, like, SWAT, or Police Quest SWAT doesn't have any lineage to the other game, so I feel like I could just do that one.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it'd be funny to do that one, because for those who don't know, it's an FMV adventure game.
There is some, the first scenario, I think it's the only one you really need to do, because there's only 3 scenarios in that game. But it's great, because it's a grandma who is barricaded herself in her house. So you get the really good scene occasionally of this grandma packing heat just running towards you, and it's really funny.
Does she like Russian roulette though?
No, she does not want to play Russian roulette with Taser.
Problem is, if we ever do SWAT 4 again, I can't do that again, because it'd just be me redoing a bit, and that's no fun.
Yeah.
I'm curious what they've added
We
since.
can attempt to play like legitimately and everything to the
Fuck
best
that.
of our abilities, but
I mean,
I honestly expect Corpo to still find a way to be a little shit.
that game is practical. Well,
It's like catnip for Torpo.
the problem with playing SWAT 4 legitimate is the fact that it's very boring.
That too, yeah.
Because what it is you have a bunch of people with paintball guns filled with pepper spray, just pelting the people over and over again so they can't do anything.
And also, Risen, I'm sorry I'm an agent of chaos.
Yeah.
Also, you
So
should
we
have a
just
map.
need to.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a very good map. It takes a bit of understanding. Should be.
But it is a
tab.
map!
Map.
Should be tab.
Is it automap?
Oh,
Oh, no, that's...
I hope it wasn't. Let's figure it out.
Map. Map.
Binding.
M.
Menus. Oh, probably the option that's auto map.
That's the Dora the Explorer map.
That's not. What? Oh, I see. 'Cause I see.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can barely see it.
Okay, that is certainly a map. Yeah, because it looks.
Also, Bob is right. Turok hates the fact that dinosaurs so much as breathe.
Mm-hmm. I'm mad that they don't have feathers like actual dinosaurs.
I'm angry.
These are
Angry
nerdy
about
Jurassic Park
dinosaurs.
dinosaurs. All these nerds liking Jurassic Park.
What's great is as the game progresses and you get into the later levels, everything starts to get more cybernetic, including the dinosaurs.
Is the bow just really good? Is that why you're using it?
Also, it's like it's good enough for these enemies, and it's more economical.
It's like playing with the Huntsman in TF2 Torpo.
Okay, so I never referred to it as that. Nobody I knew referred to it as that.
It's the Huntsman, yeah.
The Huntsman, yup. Everyone fucking hated that thing.
It's so easy to headshot people because you have a larger headshot area when you're using
You shoot fucking logs.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's painkiller.
It's the log, the stake gun from Painkiller, which I should play again. I kind of want to play Painkiller.
I've never actually played that game.
It's fun. It's not like stupendous, like, oh, this is reinventing the FPS genre or anything, but like, the guns are satisfying.
Also, the one thing I'm noticing is that there's not a whole lot of save points.
No.
No, this game is very reserved when it comes to save points.
Man, it says a lot to how I played TF2. The fact that the builds I primarily played were the lock and load back before they nerfed the shit out of it.
See,
They nerfed it twice.
See,
there's more. I played a degreaser pyro because I liked reflecting things. And also, most importantly, I played a heavy who just used the festive gloves to make people laugh, and then I would emote them to death.
Yep.
See, the time that I played TF2 was before weapons existed. So it was base-ass TF2.
I had a friend who had a weapon that was worth over $100.
I had a friend who was into Counter-Strike skin stuff, and that is dumb.
This wasn't even a skin. Well, this was just a weapon that was incredibly hard to come by, with some modifiers that made it even more valuable. And so it was worth over $100, and people would constantly beg him for it. Because it was a strange Machina.
Oh god, I hate the Machina.
Same, but...
No skill Machina, everybody.
Oop.
Oh no, he threw a bug!
Oop.
You can get up there.
You can't get up there that way. You gotta go up the side. Go!
So I do appreciate how that move.
Damn.
How did you miss?
It started to close the moment.
Once it starts to close, that you can't get in.
What is it?
It's a bonus stage.
Portal.
Which I could use some health, so that would have been nice.
You fucked it.
Now there's a limited number of areas the bonus portals can take you to, and once you go into one in that area, it's cleared out, so it won't regenerate all the items if you go back in.
I was gonna say, can you just get all of them in a run, or are they random?
They randomize, but they do repeat.
That's weird.
Wait, was that just a...
Just a bug, a cave full of bugs, yeah.
The Pied Piper of bugs.
Up. I don't know why I was thinking of it.
I'm looking forward to you doing Time Splitters.
Yeah, Time Splitters is gonna be fucking great.
Yeah, it's a franchise I remember playing a little bit of, but I didn't have a whole lot experience with
Time
it.
Splitters needs a re-release.
More so Time Splitters
Is
too.
working on that?
Yeah, I was just saying there's something Time Splitters in.
Also, Future Perfect is good.
God damn it.
Facts.
Future Perfect is alright. I didn't like that they changed the control scheme. I like the original control scheme in 1 and 2 more.
Yeah, I'm just saying, Future Perfect was pretty good too.
Yeah. 1 is alright, but it hasn't really aged well. I think 2 is the top
2 is
game.
definitely, yeah. Now, me and my friends actually played the shit out of the multiplayer.
I'd spend hours just making up crappy maps in it.
See, I spent my most time making maps in Far Cry, like the first Far Cry.
Like the
I think
PC
it's
one?
Real garbage.
Turok should have had a map editor.
Like one of the maps me and some friends made was just a giant ladder to a giant pillar in the middle, and first one getting up there would get ridiculously powerful weapons and kill everyone else.
That's the correct kind of game mode, yeah.
Like,
Oh,
it
you
was
missed-
nothing but dumb garbage.
Oh, did I miss something?
You missed him say the
I am-
line.
Yeah.
What line?
It was like, I am
Turok.
Lame.
Every time you get 100 triangles, you get another life. And he yells, I am Turok. But yeah, no, so, I mean, Turok 1 is a pretty solid game and, you know,
Yeah.
good entry into the franchise. Turok 2 improves on it in a lot of ways, but also has the problem of, hey, we want to make these maps bigger, so we're gonna make these maps bigger and more, like, labyrinthine. And then Turok 3 is like, hey, you know all those things that you really liked about Turok? Yeah, we got rid of them, and we're just gonna give you a corridor shooter game with really bad controls, really annoying, crappy enemies, and a story that really sucks.
Yep. I think my biggest criticism at the moment is that I wish the enemies had fun things to say, like in Blood. Yeah, I want
What the hell?
you to come
Oh.
around a corner, and just hear a guy say "Miramax Infirmux."
Oh. Oh, I see.
Yeah, this one's tricky. You get an ultra health in the dead center.
Nailed it.
Perfect.
Nice.
Get hit by all of them at once.
Almost die. Only saved by the ultra health. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Didn't realize it was firing at me. Yeah, this game is alright. Like you said, it's not like some like pillar of shooters, but it's definitely fun.
It proved that you could put a first-person shooter onto the Nintendo 64. I mean, this is before GoldenEye.
As I was saying, this was probably before Doom 64, right?
I
Ow.
think so.
So what is the plot of this game anyway?
Plot is that the campaigner is trying to take over the Lost Land, and you are Turok, the basically the Link of the world, who is setting out to try to stop him.
Who's the campaigner?
It's just some token bad guy.
Yeah.
So the basic goal is each level has 3 keys that unlocks the next level, as well as a piece of the Chronoscepter. Chronoscepter is this big bad weapon that you need in order to beat the campaigner. You don't necessarily need it, but it sure makes it easier.
Melts him.
Did the music just reset because you saved?
Yep.
You. Yeah, I hate that flashing.
It's got great sound effects.
I appreciate these rocks falling on killing everyone.
Yes.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
That was rude.
Got you good, motherfucker.
It's a good trap.
Oh, huh. According to Chachi, this game, GoldenEye and Doom 64, all released in the same year.
It was a good year for FPSs on the N64.
See, I didn't really play FPSs on the N64. Instead, I
No.
played good games like Glover.
I've played Mario Party.
I owned all 3 Mario parties, and I
I
almost
only had
murdered
2 and
people.
3.
I would say I only had 1 and 2.
Because I never really had one, I thus was spared the horrors of the open palm.
Yeah, didn't I request Rocket Robot on Wheels?
I don't think he did. I just know we talked about it quite a lot.
Yeah, I feel like it's
You
come
should
up.
you should do that. That was Sucker Punch's first game.
Yeah.
Because I can't actually make requests.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what do you mean, why not?
I don't know how to.
Oh,
Perpet's been banned.
I mean, I can show you how.
Because like
Or
I
they
can't,
can
I get no
show
Funbuck
you.
stuff on the stream page.
Auto
Oh, you should be
shot.
getting it, at least.
Mhm.
I don't see anything.
Yeah, I can show you what the thing is after. Because there's a web page that you have to go to now.
I honestly can't think of any games I'd want to request, admittedly, because you've played a lot of the stuff that I wanted to see, like what's it called?
World-
Hybrid Heaven was one of, like, the last one.
The world's narrowest bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could have sworn that I had somebody request Rocket Robot on Wheels.
I feel like it just keeps coming up.
It's a bad
Right?
game.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Space Station Silicon Valley.
See, that game and Body Harvest just occupy the same brain space.
Fucking Space Station Silicon Valley is neat, but I don't think it's aged amazingly.
Body Harvest was never good.
I'll be right back.
Also, another game that I want to take a look at some
Oh,
point.
what?
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 Oh yeah, and enemies do respawn.
Right?
That noise you're hearing right now is enemies respawning in.
Oh, I see.
Yep. So you're able to do this one again, but you've already sacked it, so
Oh, wasn't there something that I potentially missed here?
could be.
Oh, I can get... I have the armor, so I don't know if that's gonna really be of any benefit. Oh. Thank you for the request.
Can't believe it doesn't appear on stream.
Yeah, it's... Stream Elements has a lot of neat stuff. It's also kind of backwards in some things.
You want to explain the request?
I didn't see what it was.
You know what it is in your heart of hearts.
It's Rocket Robot on Wheels, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Now you're just going backwards.
yeah. I know nothing about it, so I cannot pass judgment.
Same.
I just know it's an N64 game.
Last time I tried streaming it, I didn't have any fun.
That was a long time ago,
It
right?
is. See, I just want to take a look at, like, the N64 is home to a lot of really good, actually decent third-party games that no one remembers.
Yeah.
Like Chameleon Twist, which is a really good
Very
game.
good things, yeah.
Chameleon Twist 1 and 2. I remember renting Milo's Astro Lanes a lot, which is probably not good, but I remember enjoying myself.
You know, I'm shocked nobody's requested Banjo-Kazooie yet.
I mean, what's there to say, really?
It's not about what there is to say. It's about ranking.
Also,
There's a difference.
Also, to be
That's true.
Also, I have never actually played Banjo-Kazooie. So
I mean, the problem with like Banjo-Kazooie is that it's gonna just be divisive, and we're all gonna yell at each other. I mean, because like you got me and Max who enjoy it, and then there's a bunch of people who are naysayers, like, "Oh, Rare's the shittiest game developers ever."
And a lot of those
I don't think
people
they're the
defend
shittiest,
hell
I do
out of
think they're not
Banjo-Kazooie,
good.
though. I will have you know the greatest games they've ever made are the Viva Pinata games, and I will fight to the death over that.
Yeah.
I think Banjo-Kazooie. I think the first one's alright. The 2 is when I start having problems with it.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think
Why are
two's
you going back
fine.
in? You want to be going out.
Oh, I couldn't figure out where to go. Let's see, is there...
But, there are some good Xbox 360 ports of it. Actually, no, there's the Rare Replay on the Xbox.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can just go down.
Honestly, that's been the thing that has always made me mad that I never bought an Xbone was the Rare Replay.
Rare Replay is really good. But then again, I think I had the collection, or the re-release on... What's this one again? I did
hello.
I think I had the re-release before that, but... I do find it kind of frustrating when they put the enemies in a spot where it's like, oh, I need, like, I can barely see him.
Mm-hmm.
God, I hate DK64.
That's fine.
Oop. I appreciate this water music.
It's very good.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Max, have you ever played Viva Pinata?
This song sounds like a DK60 or DK or Donkey Kong Country song.
Yeah. That's a series with good music.
It is a series with good music.
That's the best way to describe it.
I mean, Bear didn't hate them when he played through them. And not just because he was being nice.
I still am not I'm not a huge fan of that series, but I don't think it's terrible. I feel like
I mean, Bear's one of the more vocal opponents to Rare and everything that we know.
I was like, I also am not a
fun.
I am also not a huge fan of Rare, but also okay. So I got two choices. Let's see. No, I don't have two choices. I was too slow. All right, let's see.
Don't forget
My problem.
There you
We're
go.
gone.
No, I
My
was
problem
just
with
gonna...
Viva or you go first.
Well, I was gonna say that don't forget to go over here.
Yeah, I was just saying, don't forget the key.
Which I only found two of. Or I only found one of. Okay. And that just does take me back there.
Level 3 is kind of unfortunate, I feel.
Why?
In
One of the enemy designs, kind of questionable.
Like a racism?
Well, let's find out.
Questionable or
We'll see.
gameplay?
We'll see.
I'll leave it up to you to decide.
But what I was saying is that, unfortunately for me, Viva Pinata came out when I was like, you know, in my edgy teenager phase. Like, I'm not gonna play this game for babies.
I see that it came out in your period of when Jack and Daxter came out for me.
Yeah.
So in my defense, Risen, I probably wouldn't have gotten it if it wasn't for the fact that my sister got it, and then the two of us just got super fucking into it.
That's fair. I mean, this is more criticism of myself.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, like, I understand completely, and the reason I got so into it was completely on accident.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's kind of how I got into Pokemon. Like, it was like, just, because I did not see anything. I saw Pokemon, and it's like, I just saw the box art that was like, it was on a shelf at like a Walmart or Kmart, wherever it was we were. And it was like, oh, we're gonna take a road trip, so get a Game Boy game. And it's like, sure, I'll get this thing with this weird turtle thing on it. I'm like, I'll take blue since I like blue. And then, Pokemon.
Yeah.
Pokemons. But yeah, so some of the enemies in this area, the new enemies are the natives.
Mm-hmm.
Some of which use poison darts.
I was kind of expecting something like that from this.
Yeah, I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner.
Like...
That is a thought that it's kind of surprising that it did not happen sooner given everything else.
Considering this is essentially a native exploitation game.
Yes.
I think this is one of the first games to have a native as the main character.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else off the top of my head that would have been from this era or earlier. There's still not a lot in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, because after this, there's Prey, and then that's it. That's all I can think of.
The only one that
Second Son.
The only one I can
Okay,
think of, like, because I'm just thinking of older stuff.
But like I guess my problem with Second Son and everything in terms of representation is that it's me voiced by like some generic white guy voice actor.
Yep. I believe that was the problem with it, yeah. See, I was just thinking going back to like stuff like old stuff, like NES era, like I know Wampum kind of counts, and that's also that's not great. It's not terrible, but it's not
Mumbo
great.
Jumbo and Humble Wumbo we don't really want to talk about.
A lot of stuff Sunset Riders that we talk about is better. Kind of forget about that, which you only really see if you play the arcade version. Though actually it turns out that he's the one that you actually... I see, there's the poison dart enemy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is something that is surprisingly and very unfortunately not as represented.
Who's the Native American? Is there a Native American character in Street Fighter?
T-Hawk. Well, yeah, T-Hawk.
He's still like around. Like he's somebody you can expect to show up in one of those, right?
He is very rare to show up because also he he also has the unfortunate thing of being a very specific type of grappler, which is not a very popular kind of character unless you're me.
Fair. And there's the...
Yeah, he is from Mexico, but he is some form of indigenous.
He was Navajo.
Who?
T-Hawk.
That's a curious now. I'm gonna look it up.
And I was thinking of Power Instinct with White Eagle, which that is a very not good representation.
Yes.
And yes, it is Thunderbird, is what the T-Bird is.
Huh. I didn't realize John Romero's heritage, actually.
He's what?
I didn't realize John Romero's, like, heritage.
Oh. Hell hit me.
He's actually... Yeah, huh.
He's up to what?
Gonna finish that thought?
Nah, don't worry about it.
Let's see, Wikipedia just lists T-Hawk as being an American Indian warrior from Mexico whose ancestral homeland was taken over by Shadaloo.
Yeah,
Okay, that's something else.
Yeah, that's the... Because I knew that, like, it's that. I didn't know if they gave him a tribe.
It is the fictional Thunderfoot tribe.
Just not let white people write
Or...
marginalized characters.
Yeah.
At all.
Japanese.
And Japanese, too. Well, Japanese have really bad, like... I mean... Probably shouldn't phrase it like that, but, like, let me show you a franchise called Punch-Out! So they can be just they have some Nintendo has some things that they should not have done.
Yeah.
And yeah, most of it just seems to say like vaguely like the Sonoran Desert.
I would imagine that's probably also I'm running out of ammo.
Ah, yes, everyone's favorite Native American character, Vulcan Raven.
Yes.
Oh god. Right. What is it? It's what's the thing they combine with shaman for the utterly dumb phrase? Like to describe what he was.
I remember being really dumb.
It's like engineer and shaman. Or excuse me, shaman. If you're polite. Okay, also... Is there infinite ammo? I'm very close. No, I haven't quite run out yet, so... Giant, yes, giant and shaman.
God, that's right. I love also looking at this like listing of like Native American characters in video games, and like most of them are fighting game characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, I forgot you can shoot the animals for health.
Yep.
So one of them
There's
is apparently a Shadow Hearts
speculation on-
character.
Yeah. There's speculation on the Metal Gear Wiki about what specific type of Inuit Vulcan Raven is.
God, that's the best kind of thing.
Because, you know, ethnicity, Inuit, Athapascan, speculated, and it's got a little citation note.
I always love those sorts of like weird debates in wikis. They're the best thing.
This is from...
We mentioned it in Bear's
No.
Dream, but... Nico Bellic.
Yeah. Yeah. It's apparently from a Master Miller quote, where he says, quote, a native Alaskan American, huh? Probably Athapascan. They're originally from the same tribe as the Apaches and the Navajos of New Mexico. Anthropomorphically, they're related to the Japanese. There are even linguistic similarities between Athapascan languages and ancient Japanese.
See, the thing is that actually sounds kind of... like...
I'm not an anthropologist, so I cannot, you know, say whether or not Master Miller is wrong there.
See, the thing is that if you remember, like, I mean, with the Bering Strait, when that was, like, a thing, because it's like, like, the Ainu, like, is part, like, Russian and Japanese. There's kind of a question about where that came from. But that is all I'm going to say, because that's all I know. I don't want to say something wrong.
I can only think of like one piece of Japanese media that's actually acknowledged the Ainu.
I can think of two. There's Golden Kamuai, and there is a Samurai Showdown.
Okay, yeah, Samurai Showdown, I guess, but I was guessing Golden Kamuai.
Yeah, because Nakaruru is supposed to be Ainu. Well, technically also Rimuru, but by proxy, but nonetheless.
Kind of choosing to not remember the Ainu.
Yeah, yeah, I wonder. Yeah.
Also, Golden Kamuai, like one of the few things I've seen actually acknowledge the Russo-Japanese War.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's very
That's
much
another
a
one.
forgotten war.
Nobody talks about.
Yeah.
Oh, and
I
it's
mean,
backpack.
like, it's not going to show up in, like, American, you know, history classes because it has nothing to do with us.
Also, it's a weird period because it's, I mean, it's what, 1905? Or like early 1895 or something like that?
It's early 1900s.
Yeah, Rafferty. It's actually also very positive representation in Golden Kamuai, and they try to talk about the culture as well, which is nice.
I just liked how it sounds, Golden Kamuai.
Yeah, it's I've seen a little bit of it and it seemed pretty decent, but
It's really homoerotic. It's kind of powerful.
It is incredibly,
Okay. Okay,
it's pretty good.
we have hit the point where I'm not quite certain on what I need to do. So I see a button here, but
Yeah.
or is that might just be a rock?
No, that's a switch. That opened up something else.
Oh, I think I can go. Have I not been over here?
Also, the
Yeah, I thought there was another staircase or whatever that you could take
Did I
to
go
further.
Yeah, did I go? Is there one over here? There's people up here. Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay.
Also, the idea themselves are largely dwindling population.
Or largely what? Sorry.
Dwindling population.
Yeah. Yeah.
For the most part, they've usually like left and then joined, like it became part of larger Japanese society, let's say.
Yeah, yes, a somewhat familiar issue.
So one could say there's a number of people with Ainu heritage, but it's a mess.
That is a very dickish placement for that enemy type.
Yeah.
Also nice.
Oh,
Yeah, you had 69 health.
okay. I had to think about it for a second.
Nice.
Now your 69 will be protected with 24 points of armor.
God, also another thing that I was thinking. I don't know, just the way you phrased it. That one. So, what I'm currently thinking for Fridays for March, for some reason, it just kind of came this thing, is PC things, or PC games. Because there's only going to be 2 Friday episodes in March.
Why?
Hazeltown Story. It's the timing of it.
Oh, duh.
Because usually there's more. It's not. Usually the way it works out is that you usually get 3. It's not often that you usually only get 2. But I was thinking of, God, at some point I'm gonna have to do Civilization.
No.
And go over the fact that no, nuclear Gandhi never existed.
Yeah, wasn't that debunked?
Yeah. Because people were thinking that basically due to when it came to aggressiveness of the leaders that you can underflow for Gandhi, but apparently there's only 3 states of aggressiveness. I
wonder how that got started then, the story of nuclear Gandhi.
Some guy just making up bullshit.
As I say, probably just some people got unlucky with Gandhi and the rumor just spread.
That's probably it, yeah. It's always something that has been well absorbed into the memetic sphere and everything.
I was gonna say, it's like that in giant death robots that have like become part of the canon.
An actual thing. The Gandhi thing is made real.
Yeah, true. That's kind of what's happened.
But not kind of. It's literally what's happened.
God damn it. Oh,
yeah.
Double. Damn it. Okay.
Man, this fucking soundtrack is going to town while you're just completely lost.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just thinking of, like, I don't know if it's just the speed of it. Now I'm thinking about when did Serious Sam come out?
Early 2000s?
Yeah.
I think.
Serious Sam was
Serious
like
Sam?
a weird response game.
2001, okay. Which, I mean, it makes it... Well, definitely after this, but it means that it is eligible. Also, I feel like going in there is where I need to do, but where is this switch?
How do you get in? Is there like a back ledge that you can explore or something on this little building?
I thought I did already, but... Oh, maybe down here. Oh, maybe...
Triangles.
Maybe there's something here that I missed. No. Don't think it's over there.
Yeah, I'm blanking on what to do.
Oh, yeah. So Gandhi never gets like he is basically. There's 3 states of aggressiveness that as of Civ 2, there's only 3 states of aggressiveness that people can be. Gandhi is set to the lowest, as are a bunch of other civs. So yeah, nuclear Gandhi never really was a thing.
Somebody kept poking Gandhi, and then Gandhi went nuclear.
Well,
not Gandhi just developing nuclear weapons.
What likely happened was just someone was making up something. Oh, is there?
Yeah.
What likely I believe.
I mean,
well, what likely happened was like Usenet or something.
Yeah.
Oh, shiny.
Rumors spreading on Usenet. Yeah.
You might want to check the stairs that were at the
little
the path that seemed like it was closed off when you stepped on that first switch.
Oh.
I know there's another switch that you hit, and I'm pretty sure that switch opens up that path.
This one?
Turn right.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Can you drown?
Yeah.
Okay.
I appreciate this game has a special, underwater theme.
It's pretty good.
It's very relaxing.
God, I love how long range this shotgun is.
The most realistic shotgun in video games. It actually has range and accuracy.
But yeah, this game has tons of little tunnels and alcoves and asides.
It's a game about exploration.
Yep. I just think it's funny that the first level you're in is a jungle, and then the second level is called Jungle.
Jungle 2, Jungle Harder.
Okay, I didn't see that there was anything else.
Jungle to Jungle.
Also, the thing I'm...
No.
God, that movie sucks.
Fuck off.
It's so bad.
That is... See, the problem is I keep on... another, not as bad, or probably as bad now that I'm thinking about it, movie around that also... coincident, or actually, topically, misuses... indigenous culture stuff.
Yeah.
Is Man About the House, or not Man About, what is the one that I keep on thinking that Tim Allen's in, but it's actually Chevy Chase, with Jonathan Taylor Thomas. I keep on wanting to say Man About the House, but that's not, I don't think that's what it's called.
No idea.
But I just know that it has George Wendt in it as a, not Boy Scout, except it's actually kind of worse because it's like the little guys, except no one there, or everyone there is white. Man of the House, right. Chachi, if you're looking that up, actually, or if you just remember that, who played the mom in that? Oh, I already have that. It was Farrah Fawcett. I knew it was someone like, oh, right, that's actually, like, a big name. Okay. You were doing no damage. There we go. Okay.
I don't remember Man of the House at all.
It was very much of its time. Like, it was very, like, 95-ish, I think.
So it's as old as me, I see.
Yes.
But see, like, a lot of those shows, like, I at least remember people, like, talking about them and everything. You know, Full House and all these other things, right?
This was not a...
Remember.
This was not a huge movie. It's not like Free Willy.
We had Free Willy. I never watched it.
I remember...
I looked down like, wow, this looks boring.
I remember, like, that being, like, a huge movie, but I remember nothing of that movie.
Because it was kind of boring. As someone who also had it.
Be free, Willy.
There's also, see, another movie that I just think of during that time, but this is something, I know I've talked to people who remember this movie, Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, Rookie of the Year.
I remember
that.
I kind of want to watch that movie again.
Sweet meat pies, it's Rowan Gardner at the plate.
See, I just remember that movie for funky butt loving.
Yeah, funky butt.
When the dude, also that was the first movie I saw Daniel Stern in. So when I watched Home Alone, I was like, oh, it's that dude from Rookie of the Year.
Was it Daniel Glover? Danny Glover?
I can't remember if
I could have sworn it was Danny Glover.
What I remember, or what I didn't realize of that movie when I first watched it, and it was really weird on later watching it, that's Gary Busey as the pitcher.
Gary Busey will forever be like,
this sucks.
Yeah.
So, okay. So to do this, you're gonna have to be like fucking perfect. So head back.
And
then, so basically, what you're gonna be doing is you're coming back here. Okay.
Okay.
This is timed.
Okay.
And it's strict.
Okay.
So you want to actually hop over the switch. Or, okay, yeah, and you want to strafe your way there.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. See what I mean?
Yep.
Oh, is this one of those things where moving at an angle actually makes you faster?
It's the only way you can do it. You can't do it the normal way.
Bitch.
there you go.
See, I get on a 64, that would probably be really annoying, but here it's
Oh, it was hell.
not as bad. Give me health.
You know what these staff-like weapons are reminding me of, actually? Marathon. Some of the aliens, I think, have similar staffs.
I wonder if is
Rissy, you should request Marathon.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I have the 360 port of that, and I'm pretty sure it's backwards compatible.
It's also, like, there's, like, a build that you can just download, play it on your PC, like, it's freeware now.
Yeah. Also, that was the game that I remember when that re-release came out. I was like, oh yeah, the way that this works, this is really motion sickness inducing.
Mm-hmm.
You should request it, Risen.
I don't know if I have enough points to request anything.
I mean, I don't think it's going to take that long to do, so it's probably a short one.
I mean, but if you do Marathon 1, then you got Marathons 2 and 3.
Is there 2 and 3? I thought there was only one sequel.
Just 3 games.
Okay. Which one's Durandal?
2, I think.
Hey Lola, when are we doing Halo 2?
Sometime.
But yeah, like after this, Lola, I should be able to send you the thing to where you can like download Marathon if you just want like the PC or whatever version. Yeah, Marathon 2 is Durandal.
Oh, what fresh hell is this? Oh, I see.
And then Marathon Infinity. Once again, when you get down to it, Bungie's basically just been remaking Marathon over and over again, and honestly, it works for them, so I say Godspeed, Bungie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd argue Destiny is a lot more Marathon than Halo ever was.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, this is miserable.
No, like Destiny's super marathon, but like it would be foolish to say that there's not a strong influence, especially in the plot of Halo and everything.
See, I'm
No, I like definitely know they're both like heavy.
Oh, okay. Right.
They're both heavy marathon, but like.
I wonder, does Marathon have the thing that Bungie storytelling seems to love, where all their things are the noun, like the didact,
To a degree, yeah.
the arbiter, the
flood,
the flood.
What are
the
some
Halo.
of the good ones from
the Forerunners,
Destiny?
the
Forsaken,
the
Hex.
the Hive.
The Vex.
What's the giant egg dude? Like
The egg.
the director.
Yeah.
They really love their the something. Okay, you need to.
The Traveler.
The Traveler, yeah.
Oh, the Traveler, right?
The speaker.
Mm-hmm.
The Ghost.
It works for them. I'm
The
not gonna
moon.
like the moon.
The moon that wizard came from.
Moon's haunted.
Moon's haunted.
I mean, that's literally the plot of
Like-
that game.
Yeah, I was gonna say one of the Destiny expansions is literally that dumb joke. Just Moon's haunted. What? Moon's haunted.
Cox
I
pistol.
say- Yeah,
Cock
I was
sidearm.
gonna say whipping out my hand cannon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what is?
I don't
Oh,
think I ever actually used sidearms. I hated them.
yeah, because they suck. Basically, from what I remember, they're just
been used.
they are basically just there so that it's like, oh, you have a weapon that has a bunch of ammo.
Look, I loved my busted ass hand cannon that just ignored shields.
Also, another Bungie staple of just, oh, we need a new power weapon. How about a sword?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how much of that was in Oni, now that I think about it, because I can't remember. What the hell is
Oni
that? Oh, you
fucking sucks.
piece of... God.
You keep falling for that every
I didn't-
time.
Okay. I see you this time. God damn it. It nicked me at the edge.
Yep.
Okay, I see
Got
you.
you good, asshole.
Okay, you can't shoot it. Oop. I hate... These enemies suck so much. There
I
we
think
go.
these are lieutenants.
And
I
you could have
remember.
just used your explosive shotgun shells.
Well, I wanted to get it from range.
Aha, you triggered it somehow.
Oh, tech armor.
Why did you shoot it?
Because for some reason I thought it was an enemy.
Test it.
Wait.
Oh yes, here we go. Here's the good shit.
Oh, what fresh hell is coming up?
Oh, you're gonna love it. This is my least favorite part of the entire game.
You're gonna love it. I hate it.
Let's
Yeah.
see. Well,
I mean,
yeah,
isn't that
that is the stream experience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like that's any time somebody's playing like a game that one of us likes or something or has a lot
Oh.
of familiarity with.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad that the title of the episode comes to a head.
Full circle, yeah.
At least they gave you a save point right before this.
Yeah, like in a full
That's
save
'cause
points.
this is dog shit.
So if I lose
Yeah.
lives, it's just you just kind of. Oh, and you're.
Also, this powerful jam of a techno beat going on.
Hey, the soundtrack's actually pretty good.
Yeah. No, I like the soundtrack.
Yeah, like unironically, it's super good.
Oh, this feels terrible.
Yeah. No, it's not good.
You feel terrible.
Because it's also great, because it's like, you always feel
like
like you're
Half-Life
just
again.
barely not gonna make it.
Did Lola do Half-Life?
Yeah, Half-Life is coming up.
Okay, good.
Nice.
Half-Life
When is that? I'll be
Uh,
there to say like, oh, I enjoy parts of this, but also it sucks.
it's gonna be a 2-part episode.
What you should do is you should just say fuck it and do Black Mesa.
I could.
You should do Zen. Just find like a save file online, download it, and go straight to Zen so we can all be pissed.
Zen and Black Mesa is so fucking long.
Yes. And Zen in the original game is just an experience in
Garbage.
misery.
Okay.
Zen will never be good.
Oh,
So welcome to your first boss
Combat
fight.
arena.
I see.
Nice.
You can tell it's a boss fight.
Checkpoint.
So the trick to this is you're going to want to basically circle strafe around the arena, picking up all the explosives, because this boss is only weak to explosives.
Oh, that sounds garbage.
Yeah.
Now,
It just respawn.
The ammo does respawn,
Oh.
but just wait until you see what you have to fight.
What?
Just some dude. Wait, what?
This is
A
the
car!
the Long Hunter, and he's got a car coming at you. Yeah,
Your good
enjoy.
buddy, the Humvee.
So why did it just become Twisted Metal all of a sudden?
Vigilante 8. This
Have
is
you-
an N64, thank you.
Twisted Metal yet?
Yes. Oh, there's another one.
Yep, I think there's 3 cars in total you have to destroy, and then you fight the Long Hunter himself.
This looks.
This is fantastic. I forgot about this boss fight.
I never played this far, so I never seen this before. This looks stupid.
This is a nightmare.
Grab that ammo.
Yep. Working on.
Can't wake up.
This is like that first like car-based
You
boss
should
fight
try to
in
get the
the
other
original
ammo.
Borderlands.
Okay, so to be fair, have you like? We were playing Borderlands 1 together. We didn't get that far, but at least we never made it to Vagina Face.
Yeah.
I can technically do a little bit of damage through that.
Yeah, there's a
Why
boss in
would you?
Borderlands, lovingly named Vagina Face. Bet y'all can't guess why.
Yeah. You can get a
Because their
little.
faces
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. You can actually get a little weapon trinket in 3. That's a little one. A little vagina face.
Baby Vagina Face.
A tiny little vagina face to dangle off of your gun.
This is not great. Oh,
Yeah, this boss sucks. It's the worst boss in the game.
He's so tiny.
The remaining bosses are actually pretty good.
uh, I'm gonna dive.
Yep.
Sick kick, brah.
Nope.
Oh.
Wow, you died right on it.
Oh, okay.
Thank goodness you had lives.
Mm-hmm.
Serpentine, serpentine, serpentine. What the hell are those?
Teleport.
Boomerangs.
Boomerang's the most perfect weapon.
They killed somebody with a boomerang in the BBC Sherlock, so of course it's the perfect weapon.
Look, I've thought
Hey,
memories
I
as
I got the achievement. You call that a knife?
yeah, as
Yeah,
a
this
kid,
is not.
I was at my cousin's house with my brother, and we were hanging out, and my fucking cousin brought out a sweet, like, just a dumb plastic
Oh,
boomerang.
there we go.
And so everyone started playing with it, throwing it as hard as they could. And then my cousin threw it. It whipped back around, and it slammed my dumb fucking brother in the head.
Powerful shit. I'll also be right back.
Okay, so I have level 5. I do not have level 4 though.
This is the worst version of Stargate I've ever seen.
Level 5 has a decent boss, but it's long.
We do have the auto shotgun, which actually I want to do something real quick. So feel like we've seen enough of
Oh,
this
is
too.
it time for cheats?
It might be time for cheats.
Hell yeah. Give me the cheats, Lola. Give me the cheats.
I gotta look them up first.
Don't you have them all available right away?
No, I gotta enter them first. Okay.
Didn't you have them on the title screen?
Well, so
It shows you what's available, but you have to unlock them.
yeah, because yeah. Okay, let's see. Oh, let's see. Can I type these?
Favorite cheat code. Fuck the police.
Let's see. Okay. Can I please tell me? Okay, good. H. Okay. Okay. Oh, I see. No.
Disco mode.
Disco mode is probably, I bet you it's going to turn off the effects of... Yep, no. Let's see, enter cheat. GRH, R and R. Gary's cheat. And, oh, I think NTH, DG, GDC, RT, DTRK. Okay. The big cheat. Everything except for tiny enemy mode. How do I do... Why is tiny enemy mode not... Oh, DC. Oop! That's not what I meant to do. Okay, let's see.
My other criticism of the game is that it doesn't really have a variety of levels. It's all jungle based.
Fly mode. NTSH. MNDT. Show enemies. I think that's everything. Tiny enemy mode is the one we're missing. Tiny enemy mode. Okay. NTTH. TTHC. TS. TTHNG. Okay, there. We have all the cheats. Let's do unlimited ammo and unlimited lives. Do they... Oh, do they not have the one... Oh, is, Do they not have the one that I remember doing?
What's that?
Or is that not in this one? Do they not have the mode... Oh, that's what I'm looking for. I don't know why it's not in the cheat menu. Unless you can't do it in this version, which is a shame if you can't. DLKTR. Pen and ink mode's not in this one.
Ah.
Which was my favorite cheat. That's a shame.
Yeah, it was a pretty good one. Though it made it impossible to see what you were doing.
Yeah, but it was cool looking. And TN. Yeah, and the quack mode is not also in the game. I bet you, I wonder if it's an engine limitation. What is spear mode? I bet you that's a no clip. Anyway, let's go to, let's see, what's a good level to do? Should do 4.
Like I said, they're all pretty much just jungle.
Okay.
Level 5 is the crypts. Level 6 is the treetops.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get, let's see, what other weapons do we have? There's pulse rifle, Chain gun. Oh, right, I have infinite ammo, that's why. And no health. Okay, what else do we got? Oh, I see. We finally get the grenade launcher. The weird looking thing.
The Metrodon.
This thing's interesting.
That's the alien weapon.
And just a rocket launcher.
Yep.
Oh, that's a statue. Oh, also, oh, what is this? Essentially the railgun.
I think it's called the. I think this is the fusion cannon. Hold it down, and when you've cycled it up long enough, it does a powerful attack.
There we go. Oh, I see.
Particle accelerator. Thank you.
All right, and then this. Yeah, this is the Chronoceptor.
Chronoceptor.
I don't remember the effect being quite so pronounced.
I think they exaggerated it a bit more in this release. But still, I mean, it's a solid first-person shooter, and the fact that it works so well on the Nintendo 64 is
Yeah.
something.
All right, let's take on the bosses at least. Let's see, Mantis.
Mantis is a good fight. I think it's one of the best fights in the game.
Okay, let's try and fight it with what. So what weapons would I be using this against this?
Explosives.
So it's just explosive still? Okay.
Yeah.
Bosses hate
Oh,
explosives.
I don't. Oh, and I don't get. Okay, let's try using this then. So it's basically, are most of these bosses just circle strafe?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, and opens up part of the stage. That's neat.
Yep. And then it basically will chase you through it. Like I said, this fight's so much more interesting than the Long Hunter fight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and minigun ammo. Okay. Oh, that's not doing any damage.
Explosives vendor, I need your strongest explosive.
I think that's a box of explosives to your left.
A box of explosive shells. Oh, I wonder if I have that. If that's infinite now. Yep.
Yeah, explosive shells are your best bet against bosses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I'll show the final level.
Cool.
Give me 1 second, actually. I'm gonna grab my phone real quick.
Alright.
Alright. Okie doke. I love lake key. Oh, did it not?
Fancy.
Oh, did they open up? There. Let's see. Well, hold on. There's another boss that we haven't seen yet.
2 bosses are left.
Okay.
T-Rex and the Campaigner.
All right. Okay, this is certainly... All right.
Cybernetic T-Rex. And it's pissed. And it shoots flames.
Also, it has a sick laser eye.
It does.
Yeah.
Sure, it's a shame that you have this huge arsenal of weapons, but it's the fucking shotgun that's the most effective.
Well, I wonder if... Probably...
To be fair, that's a lot of FPSs.
Do you have the rocket launcher?
Yeah, I'm just trying to see what hitting with some things do. That
Nice
works.
shot between the legs.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's see what this does.
Yeah, that's the chronoceptor. Okay, yeah, sure. Let's do more of that.
It's
Turns out
great
it's
too.
effective.
It's great too because there are no recharges for the Chronoceptor. So once you've used it up, you've used it up. So if you use it up before the final boss, fuck you. You can't use it at the final boss.
So all you've got are 3 charges.
3 charges.
That's, interesting.
Lame.
Oh. Concept piece. Oh, interesting.
That's the final one.
Alright. Oh, so did it take me directly to level 8?
Yep. That was the second to last boss, and then this leads out to, in case you've lost your weapons, it gives you all of them again.
Except for the chronoceptor.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, should I go and enter level 8?
You're already in level 8. This is the end of level 8.
Should I go back to the beginning of level 8 to show it off? Is it worth showing off?
No.
Eh. It's like a fortress, really.
Alright.
Just go kill the final boss.
I like that, the hanging bodies. It's a good touch.
Mm-hmm.
See what I mean?
Understand now. So yeah, the chronoceptor is just made for this guy, basically.
Pretty much.
It's fucking Shao Kahn.
That's this orc-looking motherfucker.
Campaigner makes his return in Rage Wars as a playable character.
Huh.
It's not as interesting a boss as the Primogen was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just seems like... That just seems like one of the weaker bosses.
Well, that's just because of the fact that you have... By that point, you should have the super weapon, yeah. because that Chronoceptor piece you picked up after the T-Rex fight is the last Chronoceptor piece. So you basically spent the entire game building up this massive weapon, and as long as you use it right on the final boss, it's like super easy. You can beat Campaigner without it, but it's a pain in the ass.
Okay, Campaigner just wanted to conquer the universe using the Chronoceptor.
Oh.
Pretty much.
Let's see. Let's see what some of the other cheats are.
Disco mode.
Yeah, we will not be doing... Oh. There we go. A spirit mode just... Oh, let's not do spirit mode.
Yeah, my biggest complaint about this game is that all the levels basically just kind of look the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of great.
Okay, let's...
Wait, did you just make everything tiny with big heads?
Yep.
It's tough for disco mode.
Alright. You want it.
I crave pain.
Hell yeah, Caramel Dancing starts playing.
This looks stupid.
Big head mode's always the best mode in any game.
More games needed.
Yeah, with the popularity of like Caramel Dancing memes, I'm kind of surprised that there isn't. I haven't seen like a Turok one.
I have somewhere an image of Tall Set T-posing. But yeah, it's not until Turok 2 that they kind of spice it up with new environments and different areas.
Oop.
But even still, for what it is, it's a successful FPS on the Nintendo 64, which says a lot.
Yeah, it is a pretty good game.
Yep.
It's alright.
Is that right?
It's alright.
A lot of flashing, though.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Eyes up. This is a not great sounding minigun.
No. Sounds like a
it's
Banshee's
kinda lame.
whale.
So God, there's so many guns, but like, I don't care about most of them.
It seems like the thing that I see is that like there's duplicates. Like it seems like there's like just like 3 different versions of the pulse rifle.
Mm-hmm.
And like it seems like the auto shotgun is just a straight upgrade over the normal shotgun.
Yeah, auto shotgun's a lot better.
Is there a reason to use the normal shotgun?
Once you get the auto shotgun, no.
Yeah, in a game like this, straight upgrades aren't good.
Yep.
Turok
like,
too,
the original shotgun you get is like pretty decent and everything for a video game shotgun and everything. Like, it's, you know, not bad. You know, so the fact that there's just a full automatic straight upgrade and everything is kind of ridiculous.
Like, unless you want, like, conserve ammo or something. But yeah, it seems like the shotgun is just, like... Though granted, you don't usually have this much auto, like, explosive rounds, but... But yeah, I think we've seen enough of this. It is a very good game. Like, I still am surprised about how much I enjoy playing Turok 1. Like, it still holds up pretty well. So, with that, let's go ahead and do this. Let me make sure I do that. Okay, just want to make sure we're good. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this on the board. So, I definitely think that this goes, like, in the, like, upper, like, at least, let's take a look at 7 and see where we go from there. Do we have any FPSs in 7?
What was in 7?
I'm just trying to see if we have any FPSs in 7.
I don't
I
think
don't know.
I think that's that's a Game Boy one. Let's see, FPS.
Or no.
That's Metroid 1. Don't have any in 7. Let's see what we got in 6. Be a thief.
And you have Wolfenstein.
Doom 2. We have Doom 2 in 6. I kind of think I'd rather play this than Doom 2.
I agree.
I'm indifferent.
Doom 2, also Camp. I really like Compound, but I would.
Me.
What was that?
So I put them on the same level. That's personally me.
Yeah, let's see what we got at 5 before we. Let's see. Let's just see what we got at 5, just to kind of slap.
I'd rather play Time Gal than Turok.
Let's see, Robert Mondieu. Geograph Seal.
I don't
That's
remember
an old one.
Yeah.
Dodonpachi. Disney's Aladdin, Capcom. Caves. Wait, I saw something Dino related. What was it?
It's Dino Crisis, I bet. Yep, Dino Crisis. Oh, Dino. I kind of would rather play Dino Crisis than Turok 1.
I think 6 took the place for Turok 1.
I am also thinking that Turok 1 would fit really nice in 6. It's a really good game, but a little
like
bare
it's the
bones.
Game,
Not
yeah.
too good.
It's not the best of the franchise.
Yeah. It's a very good, it is a very, very sound start.
It's a really competent game.
And really, that's all you need in this day and age. Just a competent game.
I definitely would not say it's not the same level as like Ultimate Doom, but I think I think that's a good spot for that. That is 6. And this is 341. Came out 1997 by Iguana Entertainment.
Episode 340.
I think it's 341.
Okay, because you have it written down as 340 on the stream.
I probably do, and it's probably wrong. Yes, I do. That is wrong. So I'm pretty sure. Well, that's 341.
Yeah.
I messed up there. Let's see. Iguana Entertainment. Platform. I'm gonna say N64 because I mean.
Yeah.
Yep.
See how
That's what it was
technically it
originally
is.
on.
It's an arena. It's an action FPS. I would say Angry or Adventure Ho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Anything to call out.
Music.
It's got a good soundtrack.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see, music. I don't know if I'd call it charm. Gameplay's pretty good, but it's kind of, pretty
It's
basic.
alright. Not amazing, but it's alright.
Storytelling is. Difficulty didn't seem that bad.
Mm-hmm.
It
Because
seemed pretty manageable aside from the bosses being dog shit.
yeah, but you can brute force your way through them. And art is fine.
N64.
For an N64 game, it looked fucking great.
You know what? There's a
Nice.
charm to it. I'll put it art. For charms, I don't know if I can really think of anything. The maps can be a little confusing, but that's just kind of that era's design philosophy. It seemed like, because like a lot of first-person shooters from that time kind of had that same problem, like trying to think of like Duke Nukem 3D.
Yeah, I mean, the first two games in the franchise are easily two of my favorite first-person shooters, and everything after that is terrible, except for Rage Wars, which is an okay game.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I don't know if I can think anything
Not
else for that.
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of went a little short on that one. Shall we take a look at something, say, a little bit more portable?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, let me go find it real quick. Because weirdly enough, I don't. I say I don't have this on hand, but I actually have a physical copy of this,
Nice.
of what we're about to look at.
Oh man, I can't believe we're getting a sweet bonus game.
I know, right?
Yeah, just hold on that thought. All right.
I never said it was good, I said sweet.
Also, I did not realize what the full subtitle of this game was. Let me go ahead and do this.
Give me the screen. Show me.
Well, I gotta go find my copy of it.
Show me!
At least I think this is what it said it was. But let's see. I'll load this up real quick.
You're killing me.
Gotta find it first.
Crushing my nuts.
Yeah, you suck. Oh, why is it like really? Why is it like really? Is it cutting something?
Give me the goods.
Well, it is not showing everything for some reason.
Hmm.
Remember that. Scaling. Let's see, is that gonna...
It's the most frustrating part of the show.
Yeah, let me...
Tech issues.
Yeah, let me,
That and just wanting to know what the damn game is.
I mean, I feel like, oh god, why did it? Also, it completely changed the size of the window, which I gotta fix real quick. There we go. Let's try that one more time. Let's try something else. Are you gonna do? Okay, I guess that this just, the view of it just is gonna be cut off.
Well, let's see how bad it is.
I don't think it's gonna be that bad, but
It's annoying.
yeah.
No,
Also,
I feel completely. It's the worst.
also, I need to have OBS work with me and run the damn game, or show it, because you're not gonna see unless you see anything. RetroArch, why are you taking your sweet time to show up in the long play? Also, I probably should do this.
The suspense is killing me.
I'm on edge.
Also, OBS is freezing right now.
Like, the more problems you have, the more I need to know what the fuck this game is.
Yeah, seriously.
I
what
mean,
the
it's
shit?
it's not. It's not. Remember what I said. And I feel like you probably know what it is.
Battle of the Bionosaurs?
It might be.
Okay.
They might be Bionosaurs. The new hip band.
Because if we're doing Turok 1 and you're going mobile Turok, then you're going to start with Battle of the Bionosaurs, which is the first mobile Turok game.
I mean, yes. Also,
It's also
for some
not
reason,
very good.
for some reason, Turok just completely froze my OBS. Okay, there we go. But yes.
Yeah, I was right. Yeah, these suck. All of the Game Boy games suck.
Yeah, and for some reason, it's just like clipping.
Cutting off, yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is that both emulators were doing that.
Weird.
Whatever.
Yeah.
You sure it's not a like filter on the capture?
I'm pretty no, because I'm seeing it in RetroArch as well.
Okay.
Oh well.
I love people hurling things on the fucking floor.
Oh, this.
So there's a number of reasons why these games suck. First is probably the most obvious.
It sucks.
Also, give me a second.
It sucks, but there's a reason why it sucks, Torben. It can't suck.
bad.
It can't suck because it sucks. That's not
Let
how
me-
it works.
No. It sucks because
I think
it
it
sucks.
can be tautological.
You can't
Yeah.
use the word in its own definition.
No, it's tautology. Let me fucking tell you about it, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
Video games are very tautological.
Okay, let me check. To make sure that this is not just. I'm curious if this is just this game.
Oh, spirit.
Not content. Let's load something on the NES real quick. 10-yard fight. You're gonna be my test.
So, Lolo, I deeply appreciate that you've given me a new passive.
Yes. Okay, that works. Yeah, it is just this game for some reason. Or is it just...
Time to do Ghost Babble instead. Let's do this.
Well, hold on. I want to check to make sure it's not just...
The dinosaurs there you fight are different. That's the dinosaur of nationalism.
No, it is Game Boy games for some reason that are... just...
Try using VBA.
Well, it was.
VBA on its own or VBA through RetroArch?
VBA through RetroArch, but
Try,
on its
try
own...
using it on its own.
Well, I don't have it on its own.
Ah.
You forget Lolo only uses RetroArch.
Yeah, I have not... I try to use it just for sake of... But why
I
is-
won't use RetroArch because it doesn't recognize my controller.
Yeah, let's...
Maybe your controller is a problem there. You ever think of that?
Nope, because my controller works in every other emulator.
What controller
Why
is it?
the hell?
iBuffalo.
No clue what that is.
It's a USB SNES controller.
Screen
Ah, I hate SNES controllers.
I like SNES controller.
synchronization? No.
I'll stick with my DS4.
This is really weird.
You're really weird. You ever think of that, bucko?
No, official bootloader. That is really weird, and I don't know why that would be cut off like that. No, and that's not it. Anyway, whatever. Let me get back to the thing. All right. Okay. So the issue is that it's slightly cut. Oh. So this is like a cinematic platformer that doesn't have any of the charm.
And like right off the bat, your very first weapon has no range. Welcome to die.
I love dying.
Mm-hmm.
It controls like ass.
Yeah, also let me quick fix some things.
The song, however, is a banger.
Alberto Jose Gonzalez does really good work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the music's good.
Um,
But wait till to the biggest part is you have to find missing parts in order to access the last level. And to do that, you have to navigate through each level, which is just basically a bunch of labyrinth. It's a labyrinth. Each level is a labyrinth, and it sucks to navigate.
also, it's one of those games where your character has way too many frames of animation.
I just fucking murdered that otter.
What if Turok, but dogshit Prince of Persia?
All of the guns basically just fire a black pellet. Like, and some of them just fire like a slightly larger black pellet.
Big mood.
Mm-hmm.
Hooray, I got 1 health. I lost 1 health. Okay, that was bugging me.
Mm-hmm.
They could see the edges.
Because the levels in Turok 1 were already kind of confusing to some degree.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the first couple levels are are fairly straightforward, and they do a good job of leading you to the exit. And then the like levels 3 and onward have a lot of branching paths and hidden areas that you want to seek out to get chronoceptor pieces and the remaining keys. But take that and then put it into a 2D environment, and it doesn't translate well.
God, I love that everything like takes like multiple hits, whereas in like you have a huge hitbox.
Yep.
Yep. The dudes just, like, they don't get knocked back when you hit them or anything. So...
And I can't hit in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so your hitbox is huge.
I think that's the item that you're hunting.
Oh, there's... Why is there fall damage in here?
Yeah, there's fall damage.
But not in the actual game. This game is abysmal.
It's
Yeah.
baffling.
None of the Game Boy game adaptations of it are good.
Oh, it's not fall damage, it's fall you die. Something that wasn't even in the first game.
Turok's, I think Turok 1, which is Battle of the Bionosaurs, then Turok 2 Seeds of Evil, Turok 3 Shadows of Oblivion, and Rage Wars, and Evolution all got mobile ports.
Okay, I'm curious.
Port is a strong word.
Yeah, I guess adaptation
Yeah,
would be
technically
term.
correct. Piece of garbage would be the more accurate term.
Yeah. Makes me appreciate the Nintendo 64 version so much more. I would rather play the Turok reboot than the portable versions.
Oh, do I have to, like, oh, I see. How do I... Oh, good. If I just go over here, am I just screwed? Oh, no, I have enough.
Yeah, it's pixel perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that champion of a climb animation. Oh, do I have to go back upstairs? Oh, this is utter garbage.
You'd have to
Yeah.
go back through that doorway.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you do.
Like I said, they're not good games.
Some might argue they're the opposite of good.
I mean, that knife animation is awful. It has no fucking range to it.
You're not even stabbing, you're kind
I
of
was gonna say, when you're in the-
uppercutting somehow.
When you're swimming, it's fine.
It's a quick uppercut.
It's a good thing we stopped playing Turok Dinosaur Hunter to play this.
Yeah. I love that my mercy invincibility is so short that I got hit by the same bullet twice.
As God intended, really.
Also, I gotta figure out where in order to get to the end of the level, I need to figure out where I can go from. So
You
that,
too, without falling.
oh, I think I can go in that cave. Okay, that's not a floor.
Mm-hmm. Surprise, it wasn't a floor at all.
What the hell is that?
shotgun shell. You haven't gotten the gun yet. First thing you should be picking up is the bow and arrow.
Oh.
Oh no, okay, you get the gun first.
But I don't have any ammo for it.
Press and hold select, and then I think left and right.
Oh, I do have the bow and arrow. Which does...
Yeah, so you're looking for those weird, like, those things that look like proxy mines.
Mm-hmm.
These are the keys, I take it?
Yep. You have to collect them all in every single level in order to beat the game.
Okay, good. I can at least pause and select.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That does less damage than the knife.
What if knife was the most powerful weapon?
I love how the range weapons are not useless.
It's almost like this game's bad or something.
Yeah,
believe
no
you.
kidding.
And I'm not kidding either. Like, the bow and arrow has its own unique projectile, and then every other weapon is the pistol's bullet, but bigger.
Rocket launcher just fires a goddamn cannonball.
It does! It actually fucking does!
You can kill those guys, I guess.
Yeah, the one thing.
Also, the other great thing this game does is you hit switches and that opens something up somewhere else in the level, but it doesn't tell you where.
Also, I appreciate this use of this spriting right here.
What's that?
That it looks like the tree just kind of grows out of nowhere.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I think it's supposed to be that it's growing out of the bush in the back, but
Yeah.
due to the color
But-
scheme, it's just like, oh, this... Okay, that one they don't have any excuse for.
When you chop down only part of a tree in Minecraft.
Is there a way that I can...
You have to find a switch to activate it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think I found a good switch for this, and I think it's this switch,
power switch?
this switch right here. Yeah, the power switch.
Alright, let's rank it.
I want to make sure that
Trash.
I want to make sure that I attribute that game to the right people.
It was like bit managers.
Bit managers, in fact, is correct. Turok, Battle of the Bionosaurs. I'm going to say that that's probably a 20. That game is horrendous. Actually, I might argue that that's a 21. That game needs a few passes.
Yeah.
And I don't even think there's anything redeemable about it.
I concur.
But the music, but also...
The music. But we've also ranked games with good music in lower categories as well, so...
Yeah. As a game, it's
Maybe
not
just
good.
bad.
Where's Silver Surfer, for
I
example?
think Silver Surfer's in 20.
You can just put it in the garbage. It's okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yep.
Wherever the fuck Silver Surfer is, I see this is roughly equivalent. Banging soundtrack. Game.
Silver Surfer's at 19. Which I'd
Ooh.
rather play Silver Surfer than that.
Yeah. Oh no, Quest 64.
Yeah, that didn't fare too well.
Yeah.
No. It's a game about bread.
You know, let's just do 21. Jump and shoot. 341. Was that 97? Yeah, it's December 1st of 97.
Turok is a very varied franchise where it has 3 good games and then just like a slew of terrible games.
Turok is the land of
God, I was about to make that joke. Yeah, same. Nope, not anime. Music's really good. Gameplay is not. Art, I also would not say is good, but also I wouldn't really demean it that much.
The art was passable. Like, that was
Yeah, like it makes the most out of its palette and everything.
It's just a bad game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Level design is terrible. I want to call that out.
Alright.
Having played all of that game, the level design is absolutely miserable.
Yep, I can do that.
As Tarpa said, do you want bad Prince of Persia? Then it's a game for you.
It's so bad.
Yeah. All right. Well, with that, I think that's good for that. I actually think that I am going to call it there because I do have a marathon tomorrow.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody would.
You ranked 2 games and one of them you did as a...
One of I did. One was very good. One was very not. So it was a fun time.
It was dog shit.
It was a fun look back at that game because I'm actually very glad that game still holds up.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't. I'm just happy we did it so that we can get into the better one, which is Turok 2.
Yeah, Turok 2, Seeds of War, or not Seeds of War, Seeds of Evil.
Seeds of-
Yeah. Whew, that last game was a doozy.
Turok 2, Years of War.
Anyway, with that, let's talk about what we're doing tomorrow. So,
Oh yeah.
thank you all for watching. If you're watching this on Twitch, you can go to my YouTube channel, youtube.ltp.life. There you can watch past episodes at your leisure. This episode will go up on Monday. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can go to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/puzzlo. There you can find these episodes live. Fridays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, Saturdays at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and Sundays at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. There's also my personal Twitter, @LoadedPuzzlo, and the show's Twitter, @HazeltownStory. There's also a Discord, discord.ltp.life, in which there will be polls going up shortly to determine what we're doing in March. There's also Patreon. $2 and $5 tiers helps with hosting costs and various other things. So tomorrow, we're doing a marathon, starting a little bit earlier at noon Eastern instead of 1:30 Eastern tomorrow, which we are going back to the Box of Mystery, which
Ooh.
I have the Christmas crackers boxes, which we've done a few episodes on. I have added some more stuff, so that should be fun. And yeah, let's see who I can send you all to. Oh. Okay, you're doing okay. Oh, let's see who to send you to.
I feel like talking to yourself really adds to the tension of the stream.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is there's someone I can send you all to slightly cursed.
Do it.
Oh.
I love cursed content.
Sure, you know what? This is probably also going to be fun. If you've not seen a VTuber before...
Oh no! No!
Hell yeah, VTuber.
I know who it is, how dare you?
No, actually, I'm going to send you all over to MC. I don't think Nanners needs any more views.
Nanners? Yeah, I know Nanners.
Yeah, she's doing Jackbox stuff, but
I've been following her since the Tipsy days.
yeah, she's doing Jackbox stuff, but she also has like 5,000 people watching. So,
Death to Michigan cat girls.
anyway, have a good night.
Mm-hmm.